Twitch. Let's go look. All right, yep, we are. Fantastic. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to finally, after 2 weeks off, welcome back to another episode of Legacy of Mythal campaign. So, we started this campaign Monday, September 26th and 22. We've only missed 4 weeks, including the last two. And actually, Howler, we can hear you, sir. We can hear your voices. Thank you. So this is session 78, very likely the finale of the epic tale. So we're going to jump right in, see how it ends. So, when last we left off with our heroes. With Alamir's arrival in Mesemprar, the heroes finished their conversation with Ladria at Jinga and decided the next step was to find some Master the Mad. They used Ladria's teleportation system to travel. Oh, hold on. There we go. Let's get to the right map. To travel to Westgate and then use the northern teleportation system to travel to the Dalelands. And they flew west on their griffins to the desert's mountains, the location where Master was killed in 1373 DR when he surfaced as the Witch King Reborn. The heroes camped for the night, a couple of hours from the mountains, and Luna cast Heroes Feast, protecting the entire group for 24 hours. The next morning, as they came up to the ruins of the stronghold where Master was destroyed, they spotted a small cave entrance at the base of the mountain. Landing near it, Alamir cast True Sight on Jinkin, and he and Spot led the way into the cave. They followed humanoid tracks winding carefully through the first cavern, destroyed an unseen servant in the second cavern, and then entered a finished dungeon room with an illusion of Master's Lich form, welcoming them to the dungeon. Alamir dispelled the illusion, and they continued on into a corridor with the north wall was covered in a prismatic wall. They worked together to take the wall down layer by layer until it was gone, and then entered the hall and opened the first door on the right. Inside the room was filled with webs made from humanoid hair. They spot set the hair on fire, and from beyond the flames skittered 4 fiendish spiders. The heroes dispatched the spiders, with only Spot taking a little bit of damage from them, and that is where we rejoin our adventure. So you are in this hallway, and you had Hef and Spot had seen into the room next door, and in that room there is a thick mist that blocks vision further than 10 feet. And that's all you know at this point. So, what would you like to do now?
I guess we'll back up and make sure we can see everybody.
Yep, everybody's there.
Are you guys gonna go take a look at what's in there? Or are we moving on?
You're talking about over here, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, and just thick fog in there. You can see about into the about 10 feet into it, and that's it.
Have to look at Spot. Oh, do I see anything if I get like right here? Can I see into it any further with the whole true seeing thing?
True Sight doesn't allow you to. It allows you to see what's there, and doesn't give you the ability to see through obscuring fog and mist and stuff like that. From my understanding.
Okay.
Unless anyone Yeah. Oops, wrong.
Honestly, I have to look it up because I'm like,
I'm pretty sure.
True
I
scene.
do have gust of wind, I think, on my ring.
See the ethereal plane even.
Want to try putting a gust of wind in there?
Sure. Show us what you can do, Hef.
What was I say? I have blind sight, so I should be able to see something.
Yeah, blindsight allows you to. What's the range on it? Is it beyond 10 feet?
10 feet.
So
No, just 10 feet around me, but I have a completely black screen right now, so I can't even see 10 feet around me.
How did you lose?
You scroll down.
No.
You just scroll down.
Yeah, you just need to scroll down because you must not be.
I am scrolled down. I can see all of our names, but I can't see anything. Everything else is gray and black.
You can't. So where I'm pinging right there, because
Nope, no pings, no nothing. I see the health of Hef and Spot, and that's it. And then the names of where Jinx, Luna, and Alamir are, but nothing else.
Your token has 60-foot vision. In fact, if I click on your token, let me see. All.
Well, let me refresh once.
Okay, how come?
Because I just had it, and then you guys were talking about a fog, and then all of a sudden everything went black. So.
And when I look at the map through your token as if I'm you, I see.
Yep, I refreshed. It's good.
Okay. Excellent.
So there's nothing in there from the ethereal plane. I can tell you that much.
True scene. There we go. Yep. Welcome. Let me get Slorko's information here real quick. Welcome, sir. Good.
Hello.
Phenomena.
And that should do it. Shoulda. Where'd it go?
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah. There we go.
Anything strange about?
Is there no Luna tonight, or is he late?
Huh?
No Luna tonight, or is he coming on later?
No idea.
Yeah, I've not heard from him, but he typically is home by now. So.
Yes.
But if nobody told him we were starting earlier, because the last thing I heard was 7:30 today. So.
Yeah, I thought we that because I now that I don't have to travel. The 6 Central is what we can always do. Yeah, I didn't say a time, but he also didn't respond to anything today. So we'll keep going, and hopefully he'll get on or respond, and we'll find out. But I don't want to delay this anymore. So
Nope.
be what it
Good.
is. All right. So
Do you guys see any reason that the gust of wind isn't worth trying, or don't bother? I mean, it seems like it might do something, or it's just going to move the wind around and it'll still be misty. I don't know. Thoughts?
Prayers?
Does Alamir have any better ideas than gust of wind?
I'm trying to remember what we're doing.
A moderate part.
So
Because we were fighting something.
You finish killing the
This room
spiders,
down
the demonic spiders, and they're looking into this room to next door, and that is just filled with thick fog.
Thick fog.
Yeah, thick mist.
Yeah, we can
fills
either.
the room. You can't see further than 10 feet into it.
Well, either the fan of wind fan, or gust. Either way to try and move it away. 'Cause
Oh, if you got a wind fan, isn't that just easier than not using a spell slot?
it is, if anybody has one.
Oh, I thought you had one.
No, I do not have one. No,
I mean, if you have one, use it. Darn it!
no, don't have it.
You know, we have a staff of fireballs, right? Just cast a fireball in there. I mean, you either hear
Burn
something.
it off. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
either hear something.
don't have a staff of fireballs. I
Somebody
have
has
a
a necklace of fireballs or something.
I have a necklace of fireballs.
I pop a bead off of his necklace and throw it in the room.
There you go.
There you go. Spot throws a bead in the room.
Okay. So you
The scream
throw
of innocence.
here. You throw a fireball in there. It encompasses the entire room just perfectly. And boom! The huge explosion. You see the mist temporarily begin to clear, and the room. So the mist diminishes to a greater extent, like about 3/4 of it dissipates, and then the mist begins growing and getting thicker and thicker. But you can see temporarily all the way to corner, almost to the far corner, and the room is empty.
Well, that's good. It's empty.
Easy.
Nothing in there.
Except for or one of those little things of whatever mist, the smoking bottles or something.
If
Almost
I, if does anything happen if I stand here for just a second and then come back?
So you step into the mist, and it's still building up, but there is an acrid taste in your mouth that has no effect on you, but make a. You're proficient in medicine, right?
Yes.
Go ahead and make a medicine check for me.
19.
19. How come it's still? Oh, there we go. No. How come it's not showing up still? So 19. You're fairly confident, given the taste of it, based on your training, that it's some type of poison, which you are currently immune to because of
Okay.
Hero's Feast.
Okay. Then I will back away and just comment to the gang. It looks like it's poison. Spot, I'm pretty sure you could, hang out in there all you want. But
Well, I took a deep breath and walked out. I was like, "Yep, tastes good. Let's go."
All right.
so, how long does it take if I stood there for 6 seconds, something like that? Can I attempt to detect secret doors?
I mean, you've got. It takes quite a while to do a search.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
okay.
but honestly, I was looking in there before, and with True Seeing, you automatically detect them.
It would come out. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
so
Pop out.
if they were
Okay.
there, they should have popped right away.
Okay. Okay.
Makes
Never
that
mind.
easy.
Thank
There
you.
we go.
Yep.
All right. Oh, that's the wrong one. All right. So we're to now. So you go to the corridor. You look down the corridor. You see.
They're flattest.
Yep. You see the 4 doors, 2 on either side. And all the way down at the end, you see it open up into a larger room. And with your true sight, you notice runes on the floor up here.
Do they appear? I know I'm a ways away. Do they appear to be like like one of those traps that goes off when you go near them or something? Like arcane mark.
Yes,
not arcane
yes,
mark,
they do. They look to be like glyphs of warding.
Just watch out for up there, man. Got some glyphs up there. I am going to peek through the crack of the door here. It appears that I can see through the crack here.
Okay,
So I'm going.
that's fine.
I'm going to peek through the crack there and see what I
That's
see.
fine. So I know it looks like you can see a little bit, but not enough. So which door are you looking through? That one that you're on first? Okay.
Yeah, the one I'm on. That's fine.
I'm just so we'll
I'll look
just
for traps and
you
homeworks.
peek inside. In that room, you see a pedestal in the center of the west wall on the far side, and there is looks like a huge diamond sitting on it. That's all that you see in the
Define
room.
huge.
Huge,
Define huge.
like worth around 5,000 gold. Huge, if it's a real diamond.
So that's what, 2 pounds?
Yeah,
I don't know how much it would
it's
weigh.
a hulking. It's like probably 3/4 the size, or at least half the size of your head, because value
How heavy is it?
goes
How
up
heavy is it?
significantly as the size increases.
How heavy do I think it is?
Let's probably 3, 4, 5, maybe around 5 pounds. It's pretty hefty.
Hey guys, are you guys around? Hello, hey guys. I see Luna come around. Okay, cool. I see Hef. I see Spot up there, and I'm like, I kind of like point through the door, and before anybody can go up to the door, I will cast Mage Hand. And where about the room is this diamond?
It is in the middle of the middle of the wall,
Perfect.
right over there.
I go off to the side a little bit here, just enough where I can still kind of see it through the doorway, and I use the Mage Hand to go pick up the diamond.
Okay, all right.
I'm sitting off to the side.
And you pick the diamond up, and carry it right back up through the door, and you now have it in front. It's hovering in front of you in your mage hand, and it looks real.
I guess I will inspect it actually a little closer. Not actually, I don't want to touch it or nothing because I'm not that. I feel like we're in a mage's tower. This is not a good thing to be touching.
Well, remember, you do have true sight on, so
yep,
it is
that's
difficult to hide things from you, and you do not see anything unusual about this diamond.
Yes, you have true sight for that hour. I think it's an hour, isn't it? Is it an hour or is it a day?
I think it's an hour.
I think it's an hour. I think it's an hour.
I will.
Sorry, gentlemen. Fix putting out fires.
Nope.
I will put it in Luna's bag. We'll put it in Luna's bag.
Okay, in Luna's bag. There we go. Luna puts it in her bag.
She's got a big holding, doesn't
I'll
she?
carry that.
You weren't here. You weren't here. You carry the bomb. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. We'll look at
And
this.
you
other door
used
over
one of the charges of the necklace, right? We used one. Okay, I just took it off.
here. We'll look at this other door.
You guys are using all my stuff. Thanks. All right.
No, just one.
I know you. Peek
When you're
in,
not here, you use a little of everything. It's okay.
you peek into that room, and you see in the center of the room is a giant beehive, and as you peek in,
Close the door.
yeah, you close the door as the bees begin to swarm and rush towards the door.
And then you hear as they hit the door.
Yeah, I've seen this movie. The little key, the swarm of keys. I'm not dealing with those things. Those things were pretty deadly.
Okay.
Okay, I'll walk up here
Okay.
and I will check this
Okay.
other door.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, Luna might want to go into that door though. I mean,
Into the bees.
maybe she likes bees. Maybe she needs some honey.
Uh,
Maybe she wants to make friends with them. She can use speak with bees, right?
So here is a good question. You peek in the door. And as you
42.
Huh?
I agree with him.
My answer. You said a good question. I said 42.
42.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Question is, if 42 is the answer, that would be very interesting.
What is
How
1
much
plus
metal do you
41?
have on your body?
None.
On my body? None. I don't have piercings or nothing like that.
So, but
Hold
what
on.
kind of armor are you wearing?
A robe.
I am wearing apparently chainmail.
It's leather
Well, a
chainmail.
chain shirt technically. I
So
guess
you're
it's
wearing the elven chain, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't typically actually use any real weapons, so
Well, you have
I
a
might have them,
rapier.
but I don't know. There's
So you have a
that I
rapier
don't think I've ever used.
and an elven chain.
Dagger.
Oh wow, I never thought about this. You feel a tug, a powerful tug, trying to pull you
I would,
forward,
close,
but it's not
I would try to
strong
close the
enough
door instantly.
that you can't keep yourself from going through the
Mhm.
door. And the room,
Yeah.
as you look through, looks empty, except on the far wall are three large, what look like dark metal plates spaced out along the wall.
Ah, yes. You know, we could send the monk in there. I have a question. I get all the way as the monk as Spot flies by the door. Would he notice any pull whatsoever?
How much metal is Spot have on him? No?
None?
Yeah, you have a few daggers. You have a few daggers,
None?
but it's not enough to really feel
Darts.
much of a
He's
pull.
got darts.
I have darts,
Darts.
He
and
has
I
darts.
have the dragon hide belt. I don't know if there's any metal on that. And then I have
No.
the,
Mm.
well,
I
that's
think
an
it's in the
ivory
name.
figurine, the
Dragon
ring.
hide belt.
Yeah, no, and the darts, yeah, so he wouldn't feel a tug from out in the corridor.
Sash of protection and a wand of magic missiles. That would be the only other things.
No.
Okay. So what we got here is Luna stole a diamond out of this room. Bees in this room. We have this room is some magnetic stuff. You know, pretty attractive room. And I'm assuming this room is going to be
All right, take a guess.
um, a crystal orb. I don't know.
Okay, so you go peek in the room.
Yeah, sure. We'll peek in the room.
You peek in the room, open, and in the very
Oh no, it's a
center,
bathroom. Ah!
Yeah.
I want to see it.
in the very center of the room is a white alabaster pedestal upon which sits a purple velvet pillow, and it looks like there's two shiny metal objects sitting on the pillow.
They look like bracers.
No, smaller than bracers.
Anklets.
They look ring size.
Okay. The ring size.
Yeah.
What the heck, right? Why not? I stand back and the little mage hand goes in there and picks the pillow up.
Okay. And,
Hey, if you're gonna go big,
and you pull the pillow off the pedestal, and it floats through the air through the door and is right in front of you, and it is indeed two rings. They're glowing. One's glowing a white, a pale white glow, and the other is glowing a pale green glow.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not going to spend the time. We're not going to sit here and spend the time of actually trying to identify what these things are. But if Alamir and I see them for a second, would he or I be able to identify what they are?
I don't know. I could cast a spell identify.
But just a straight up, you just
Oh,
glance at 'em,
like ever
you're
seen them before? Okay.
You're like, hey, this is the
It's
wedding
a
rings
ring of comprehension
whatever.
lettering. Yeah.
When I see two rings, I think wedding rings.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But
So, and the answer is no. They do not look familiar in the least. And you've seen a lot of magic items in your day. They do not look
Okay.
familiar.
So we will. Spot, open up the door with the bees. What happened?
I'm just running up and down, slamming doors like, come on, guys, what are we waiting for?
Hey Luna, we float over to her.
Take
and
care
she
of the
opens her
bees.
bag up, and
Oh.
we put the ring and the pillow in her bag.
Okay, yep, and she puts the pillow in her bag along with the diamond. There we go.
Yup.
Perfect.
And then, hey Spot, stand back a little bit, please.
I thought Hef had him.
A little bit further. Okay, good enough. My mage hand, it has a 60-foot range, so it's going to go over to one of the glyphs and just kind of like do like a light knock on the floor because it's not can't do damage. It's just
On one of the walls, those plates?
no, it's on the floor. There's these little glyphs.
Yep. Which one? Left
in the
or
same
right
room
side?
with the plates?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
go
here.
left. Yeah, that left.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I run up and point to it. No.
Oh, he says back here.
But you don't put any weight on it. So
I know.
there's the-
It's just a.
he
slap,
runs on
slap.
top of it. Yep.
So
I
there
totally
is a
believe it.
burst of magic that comes off of this that explodes outward for about 10 feet, and it's like a gray burst of magic. It doesn't match anything you've ever seen before. You're not quite sure what it
And there's the
did.
weight.
And now that particular let me go map. And now
These are all like legendary buffs that are it sprays out. You just don't know it.
see, okay.
Oh, whoa.
How come I can't?
It shook the ground.
Yeah, I
and
know.
moved
I can't-
us,
I can't
actually,
get
for a
it
second.
I don't know why I can't get it to do anything. Huh. Maybe it's not. Oh, well, how come you guys? Okay. So let me do this. I didn't have it the way I thought I did. So that's where it was
Oh, okay.
that you saw. So let me just do this. And you see one next to it, and you see one.
Yep.
You see one here. So you see 3 there, and the one and you set the one off.
Those are the runes.
He's seen these glyphs on the ground, and that one went off.
Oh, glyphs, not runes.
They're glyphs, yeah.
Okay.
And it did set the rest of them off, huh?
No, one
there's
going
3
off,
more.
did not set the one
Should
next
we,
to it off.
And what is it doing?
It made a 10-foot radius, like little poof.
Yeah,
or
a
gray,
magical
whatever,
explosion of
that-
gray energy that is unlike anything you've ever
That are-
seen or read about before. Though, Alan,
That are now
actually,
floating in front of us? Yeah, let me
no,
roll that.
It dissipated. It just exploded and then dissipated. Alamir, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Yeah, we knew
Very-
that was coming.
There is one. This is not something that Jinx would have a chance of knowing. 28. Okay. You, in the research that you did on Samaster, and the last time when he was encountered as the Lich King, he had a dungeon of traps that the attacking forces had to go through. And there was you remember a passage about gray magic, glyphs that set off gray magic that drained the life force or energy from the people who were in the vicinity, and it just instantly, it was like they hadn't slept for 2 days.
Okay, so but one of them went off.
So
There's just 2 other blobs of this force. Or it's still floating there,
That
still
Jinx can
emanating
see
there,
from-
still hanging around.
Yeah, those 2 are ones that Jinx has pointed out.
What about so Spot?
Just
He
say,
can
if I'm
really
looking
see 'em.
around, can I find any more?
I was getting that. That's what I'm asking. Is Spot
Uh,
because he's a lot closer? Can he
so
see
Spot-
any more?
Go ahead and let's see. I would need
It's not changing it, is it? It's not
I mean,
changing.
Perception
I'm
check.
assuming he's pointing out what he saw.
Yeah. So but
Perception?
now that
Yeah.
he's pointed it
It's
out,
right in front of you.
go ahead and roll a perception.
Yeah.
an
Can't you
active
see it?
perception.
14. 13.
13. So you can.
It's in front of you.
You know
Can
It's
they're
a
you
special
slap
there,
him?
glyph.
but whatever he's seen through magical means. You can't, whatever it is, you can't see within the physical floor. It's not.
I'm going to run and jump and land there.
Okay. You,
Are you
He
gonna
didn't
do a
say it was
flip?
in by the door, so
and you are now in front
Are
of
you gonna
the
do a
door.
flip?
I opened the door.
The door is locked. You try the handle and
Break
Can I
the
use
lock.
my gloves and my sleight of hand and my, nice lock
There you
picking
go.
skill to try to open it?
I want to see this.
okay.
Nice. You got it.
Yeah.
30.
He
Jeez.
made the
I have the
block.
gloves of
He
thievery,
made
so
the block think it was open.
That is, yeah. That is twice the DC. So you easily
Was that a lock
pop
pick?
the lock
No.
right open. So let me unlock.
I know this lock. Click, 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 pop.
There you go. And now you can
Good
open
thing
the
you've
door.
been studying.
And I open the door. What do I see?
Inside, I will just use your passive perception for this. The room looks empty, but something catches your attention up on the middle of the ceiling, and you see what you immediately recognize as an immovable rod suspended right up against the stone ceiling. Actually,
Don't
How far up
remove
is it?
so again, remember, actually, these aren't stone ceilings and walls. These are the black obsidian. It's an obsidian ceiling. And how far up is it?
How far up is it?
Good question. I think it's
The last
15?
foot is
Uh,
attached to the obsidian ceiling.
15-foot high ceiling. Yes. And it's just
Does it look like it's holding a door or latch up there, closed?
you look a little more closely with that very specific idea in mind, and you do see a crack that it seems to be that runs
Sorry.
that it runs across. So it's just it's not like a door, but it is a crack along the middle of the ceiling, in the middle. A clear crack that it is.
So, guys, there's an immovable rod in here. Do you want me to run up and grab it? But it looks like something might break if I do pull it down. Because I can just parquet off the walls and go up and grab it if you want me to.
That's
If
the
you
main
want
beam.
to.
That's the main beam of the dungeon.
If you
Well,
want to, that's fine.
Easy way to end the guy, right? Okay, I run up and grab it because he says that.
And just
Well,
as
the DM now says game over.
just as he does that, I'm going to go ahead and use my little hand to pull this one up if I can.
Okay, yep, you set that one off. And so
Mind you, he's in a room and
Spot,
over
you're
to,
running into, and you're jumping up.
Yeah, I'm gonna run across, jump on the far wall, jump back to this wall, and then reach up and grab it, but then push the button so that it releases,
Okay.
and then slide down the wall with my slow fall.
You release it and begin to go back down. Actually, 15 feet. You don't need. Yeah, you don't. You wouldn't even.
Yeah,
you
well,
would never take damage
just-
anyway. But as soon as you click, you press the button, you click it, and it begins to fall away. The crack immediately spreads outward in 6 different directions, and the entire ceiling begins to fall down above you. And I need you to make a
I
dexterity.
roll as fast as I can out the door.
Exactly. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save?
please. Yes. Whoa.
Natural one.
But
I slipped coming down the wall and landed on my back.
do you still have inspiration?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, you were prepared, but not for how fast the crack opens and just this mass of actual granite stone just tumbles, almost like it's propelled downward. You still are going to only take half damage, of course, but it's a good amount of damage. Let's see. Let's roll
Hold
this.
on. I think I might be able to use my key points to re-roll a spell or a roll.
I think you can. So
That's like my high end.
good.
Yeah, let me see. Let me find features and traits. Yeah, Diamond Soul. You are proficient in all saving throws, and whenever I make a saving throw and fail, I can spend 1 key point to re-roll it and take the second result.
There we go.
There we go. There we go. 23.
23 does in fact make it. So you,
I feel like I'm slipping.
it surprises you, but you immediately just take a calming breath and channel your key energy and push away from the wall, tumble, roll onto the ground, and dive out the door as the entire room collapses behind you. Should we just? Because I already had it set up.
I stand back up and I look down the hall and I go, movable rod, got it.
That would have been.
That's like you're.
That would have been the damage.
Howie.
Yeah. That would have put me down to 7 hit points. Well, half that because I have
taken half
evade.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was. That was a deadly mass of weight. All right. And you all, the rest of you, hear the crash of all this stone and smashing crystal as it smashes into the floor of that room. And there's a huge dust cloud that rolls over Spot as he stands there.
But I just say, hey, I got the immovable rod, and then I'm about to step forward, but I realize, nope, that's right, I'm not supposed to step forward, so I stop.
If you want to, you can't get back in that room, can you?
So as you step there,
Get back in the room? No.
Jinx,
Yeah.
you easily, looking around, begin to see others.
Oh,
You see 6 more glyphs on the ground.
okay. You guys are gonna have to back up here a little bit if we're gonna get through this in a better way.
Sorry, guys. I'm just pulled in every direction.
Door right there, right?
Yeah. There's a bunch of traps all the way through that area, and I don't think you're gonna want to just randomly step.
That's not my area.
If you
No,
want
but I
to,
can jump off the walls if there's an area I can land. If you can tell me where I can land.
if you want to, I can throw some pebbles on the ground in those areas to show you where that is. But I don't even want to stand right here. Let's put it that way. Spot, come back here if you can jump back here.
Easily.
Standing, go ahead and make an acrobatics or athletics Spot. I'm sure it'd be easy. It's a low DC.
It's only 10
for you.
feet. I should be able to do that without a problem since I can walk 85 feet.
That's true.
Right? I thought it was half of my walking or something like that from a standing jump.
Strength.
Is it based on your speed? I thought it was based. It's a base number plus your strength.
Strength.
Okay. Well, there's my dex check or acrobatics. I'm rolling really good tonight, guys.
Well, if you're gonna roll bad, it's yeah.
So 11 to kick off the door behind me that's now crushed or whatever stone is behind me and try to jump and roll across. Do I make it?
That's a high jump. It is 10 feet with a running start. Half that, so 5 feet without a running start, plus, then plus like a strength mod, is what I thought. So, but that's fine. But you.
So that's 7 feet.
So with
Only
the
then.
direction of
Strength mod plus 2.
yeah, with the guidance of Jinx, you're able to take one step and leap, and like go 7 feet and off on the corner. So you're able to get to here and then safely walk further down. That's fine.
Okay, well, back up. Unless you really want to be there, Hef. I
ran.
I'm back this far. I go ahead and knock on this little spot.
All right, and poof, There's a gray explosion.
I flip over to that side, knock on that spot,
Yep.
and then I just go knock, knock, knock right down the
Boom,
row as far as I
boom.
can see.
All right. The magic dissipates, and the corridor is now clear.
Oh, well, that door should be clear now. And while he's looking through the door, I look up that hallway just to make sure there's no beholders or nothing
Okay.
coming at us.
So let's start with the door, because Spot's just really fast.
Yes.
You open the door, Spot, and you see this empty room, completely empty except for something scrawled in a yellow, smeared yellow residue of some type against the black obsidian
Smart
wall
people, there's writing, and then I
across
back
from
up.
you. It is written in common, and it says, "Certain death awaits those who can't solve the riddle."
Smart people, there's writing.
What's the riddle?
What riddle? Uh-oh.
What's black and red and something all over?
So,
No, what's the riddle?
Alamir's gonna
Jinx- I'm
look at the
sorry.
riddle.
Okay.
Alamir looks at the riddle. There we
As
go.
Alamir goes
He
walking up
investigates it
there,
very closely.
in this room in here, Jinx, when you look north up into that wide open area, it was a huge room. It seemed from where you were, the vantage point you have, and it is filled with white sand, white granite stones, and dry dirt. It actually goes up from the edge and actually spills about 6 or 7 feet into the corridor, and then rises about a foot and a half into the room, and it looks like it's just this residue on the bottom of the floor that fills the room, the entire room that is otherwise empty as far as you can see. I believe you could see just far enough to see that there is another corridor that heads out on the other side.
Except for the sand dragon or something it's called. Sorry, go ahead. Anyways,
Alamir, you look into
Alamir,
that
riddle.
room and you see exactly what Spot did. It is
Uh-huh.
just a writing on the wall. Looks like it's been smeared with someone's hand to create these letters and words. And it just simply says, "Certain death awaits those who can't solve the riddle."
That's the whole riddle too.
Yep. And so, and that I have to walk in the room for that, right? And is this a door? Is this a turn or no? That's
Now, the room is empty and you see the corridor appear.
no, no. Right, but when I come here, so this corridor goes to the end here,
Well, L. Right, just stops.
and then it goes into a room here.
Yes.
That's what I was wondering. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. Okay, so and in here's the scrawled certain death comes to those who don't read riddles or something.
Who can't solve the riddle. Yes.
All right, well, I keep walking.
Right. And you see the corridor heads to the right, heads north, and also there's a door right there.
I'll open the door.
I'll
open the door for once.
Okay. You open the door, and you see a room filled with water. And there's a narrow wooden walkway that seems to go out right in front of the door. There's a narrow wooden walkway that seems to be floating on top of the water and winds its way around to a ledge over on the other side, and then there's a door over there.
We see people filtering out.
I call Spot over and say, "Isn't this your job?"
What? And I walk up. Is it up
Actually-
here then? You close that door.
Jinx, you were standing there watching for a while. Make
Yeah.
roll a perception for me.
I don't like the idea that just random sand and how deep it is.
The GM closed that door, apparently.
I don't see much.
Okay. Yeah. You. Yeah, you don't see anything more than what I said. Although you do notice there is some residue on the floor down this way, as if like footprints.
James, come on.
I
Yeah.
cast sand to glass. And all the dust and sand turns to a big sheet of clear glass. That's not a spell. But...
I would allow that with a wish. All right. Spot.
All right, I cast Wish. I wish to do sand to glass.
Spot. You're at the door. There's a floating path of wood winding around this water. And the water, it's dark. It's not well lit. It's not. There's no light in here, so you can't really easily tell how deep the water is. But with your blind sense, you know it's over 10 feet deep.
I do my run on air with a key point, and I just run across from this side to that side without touching anything.
Okay, you run over. You're looking down. The nothing changes in the room. There's still just the water, that floating wooden path. You land on the obsidian floor over here and are in front of another door.
I go, it's deep water, just don't fall in. But I didn't have to, walk on anything.
Right?
It's really easy.
One at a time is probably really, the smart way to do it.
Oh, I totally. I didn't. That's interesting. Okay, that's cute. It wasn't active anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, nothing happens
Oh,
as everybody walks
so
across.
Luna triggers it.
No. Technically, the way that I had written,
If you're not here,
if this room was activated, Spot would have activated it by not
Oh,
walking
okay.
across the floor across the path, but nothing happens.
all right.
That good.
Yeah, I'm coming back here because we got a room that Jinx tried to turn. So where's this dust you want to glass?
Hef opened it.
There's sand you want to glass.
There is.
Well, apparently, Hef says he's going in.
There's an empty corridor. It opens up into a 15-foot wide corridor and ends to the north in a door.
Okay.
Why are all my doors not completely
Open, closed.
Like why do they have openings? Why are they like that? That is so.
I don't know, but we need to talk to somebody.
All right.
Do you want me to go in this one, guys?
Go ahead.
All right.
I wouldn't touch the
everyone
floor.
Freeze. Everybody freeze. And actually, Luna was
Yeah.
with everybody. Everybody freeze. As Spot goes to open the door, you turn the handle, open the door, and a magic spell goes off. It's a druid spell called.
I'm screwed. Screwed.
Hold on.
I counter dodge.
Hold on a sec.
It's a level 20 ability. I've heard about it.
No, it's Bones of the Earth. And so pillars immediately rise up from the floor beneath each of you and try to press you into the ceiling above you. And everybody needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Luna embraces it.
I re-rolled mine. It's a 30 now.
Oh, nice.
I didn't know if a 6 would make it, so. Well, it was
in a
6
Lich's
plus
dungeon,
10,
you
so
know, I'm
15.
sure it would have. 27
Another key
for
point.
Jinx.
Can I use a bonus action?
29 for a half. Nice. Not yet. Where's
I don't want to do a dex
Alamir's
saving throw.
dex save?
He doesn't want to do it.
A 23. Look at that. So.
That's pretty good for him.
That is very good. So only Luna did not make the save. Which means
You don't show up, you don't make the save.
So this is not an area effect. So, but Spot did
It's an
save.
individual.
So Spot, you're going to take half because it's not AOE. Everyone who saved is going to take half damage.
Taking half with a 30?
Yeah. Yes. Rules is
Now,
written,
can we
you
invoke
still take
bonus
half with a
actions?
30.
I didn't save with a 30? That was a crit. Holy crap. Nobody's
No,
going to save.
You did save, but it's not an area effect, so you can't take no damage, right? Because that's only if
Any dex save.
Right.
Evasion's
It's any dex save. Yeah.
Oh, it's any dex save?
Evasion is for any dex save.
Nope.
It's
Nope.
half.
Okay.
Yep.
He doesn't get. He's not taking crap.
What did I
It's
think?
it's not any other save. It's just a
Right.
dex save.
Got
So
it. Okay, well then you tumble off the side, and you're able to avoid it. So
How much damage was that?
Hold on a sec. I need to roll it. It's not a whole bunch. It's not terrible. Which means that only
Bonus actions?
6 in 1 second.
No, you're
Hold
not
on.
getting any of that. You're
So
you're
that
not getting any of
is
that.
14
cat.
points of damage for those who saved, and 28 for Luna. And Luna is now restrained, being held against.
How many temp hit points did we get?
You didn't. Yeah.
0.
None. We got 0.
That guy's dead. You killed him.
You're right. You are
Yeah.
exactly right.
That is the.
Not that I'm bitter, but
100%
this is the
true.
last episode, so vengeance is a bitch.
You know, once you become a DM or a GM, you cannot take it out on the players, like Tom does.
That's right.
You do realize that's like Barry's whole stick.
So there, as the pillars, so the only pillar that stays in place is the one holding Luna up against the ceiling. The rest of them dissipate. And yes, Alamir, what would you like to do?
That's too late. I already took the damage.
Okay.
I was gonna face step. I was gonna misty step and just
Ah,
go, not let it do the damage. But no, it's a bonus action, not a reaction.
yes.
It's okay. That's okay. I'll take the 14 points of damage.
Luna is still.
I
being
think
held
I have the most hit
restrained.
points.
Let's see. She can try to get out on her own. Let's see. Let's see how this goes.
I mean, how high up is she?
Well, it's a
it's a
30
15-foot
feet.
ceiling, so she's being pressed against the
At
ceiling.
15 feet.
And maybe she likes
Yeah.
bones. I don't know.
Maybe it's not a bad touch.
I'll attempt to help her down or help free her, if there's any ability to do so.
Your rope lands around her neck.
Oh no! Somebody punch it, break it. You know, be like Conan the Destroyer.
So, all right. So you, how are you? Is Hef attempting to help her?
Would it make sense to cut or to attempt to grapple or pull? What looks like the most effective? Probably cutting.
Yeah, actually, and Luna knows,
Hulk
knows the
smash.
spell, and would say,
Okay.
should be able to just break it. You just attack it.
Okay.
Just break it open.
Okay, then that's what I do.
Yep. So you smack on it a few times, and it crumbles, and Luna comes tumbling off onto the ground.
And the wall comes tumbling down.
And all right,
Okay,
Spot, you open that door, and in that room, the entire room is filled with darkness. You cannot see in. It is impenetrable darkness. Let's see
It looks like a
What
hex
about
to
True
me.
Sight?
if True Sight
Or-
can see in.
Mhm,
Hold
what
on
about-
a sec.
Uh huh. Yes, True Sight can see dark through darkness.
Including magical darkness.
Truly? Oh,
True,
never mind.
true sightly.
Yes.
True sightly?
So,
I don't know how long
you
it's
can
been.
you can see through the darkness into the room. The room looks empty, except for there is a door against the far wall at the other end of this room.
It appears to be empty except for a door on the far end of the wall. I'll dip
Peanut
my
butter
head in here.
sandwiches.
Oh, let
I
me
would dip my head in
temporarily
here just to see if I can.
here. I'm going to up your because your range is 120 now, isn't it? With the True Sight.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So there you go. You have
Yep.
120 now.
Oh, there's not been something that's been more or less anyway. So
Yeah.
You got to tell me when the hour's up.
I don't know.
You guys are
No,
going
no,
pretty-
Tom's time.
relatively quick. I mean, it will.
We haven't spent much time.
Well,
No,
you-
no, right
you
when it
spend a
goes
good
off, I'm
amount of
hitting him
time
again with
taking
it.
out the wall down,
That's true.
but it hasn't even
That was less
quite
than a
been
minute.
half hour. So
Okay.
Yeah, just there's a door on the other end. I'll tell you what. I'll use my mage hand, and it tries to reach and open the door.
the door's locked.
We need to send Jenkins in there.
I mean, I can go in. Yeah, sure. Fortune favors the bold. I walk in.
All right. So
They're all chicken.
as you walk into the room, even though you can see through the darkness, I need you to make a
Butterfly origami style. Okay.
hold on. You hear shrieks, gibbering, and mad laughter fill your mind as you step into
Oh,
the
screw
room.
this stuff.
And you need to make a wisdom saving throw, which you do have advantage on, remember?
I do. Oh yeah.
Yeah, from the Hero's Feast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. You do, in fact, make your save. You're able just barely to push the screams and the yells to the back of your mind and retain hold of your senses. But you still are going to
This
take
place.
psychic damage.
Of course.
You're going to take half. Oops, I got to do this. Half of this. As you push
Jesus.
yeah. So you could take 19 points of psychic damage. As the cacophony in your head begins to create a massive headache before you're able to push them away.
As I push it away, does it seem to dissipate, like, basically completely, or is it still there?
It's still there. Like they're in the back. They're trying to push in. You know, the longer you stay in this room, the greater the chance that these voices will overwhelm you.
I walk back out. I'm like, yeah. That seems more like a good room for Alimer.
What?
Yeah, that room seems much more suited for you. No, there's some voices, man, and they don't go away. They just don't go away. With a little blood coming out of my ear, I wipe it off. I'm like, see.
So Alamir's gonna go in there, and he's going to he's gonna cast Dispel Magic.
Yep. And you know that. I mean, go ahead and make an Arcana check. I'm pretty sure you're going to pick this off, but go ahead and roll it anyway.
Go big or go home.
You recognize, based on the description of what happened to Jinx, and what you see,
It's hideous laughter.
it's a maddening darkness. It's
Yeah.
an 8th level spell.
Alright, so crank it up to 8th and get rid of it with Dispel Magic.
Okay. You cast 8th level Dispel Magic.
And we can go forward. Let me get rid of one of my 8ths here. Okay.
And
Oh,
all right, and the
scratch that.
darkness dissipates as Alamir casts his spell, and his magic begins to break it apart, and the darkness falls, seemingly almost to dissipate and soak into the obsidian floor.
Only once.
And you see a door on the other end of this hexagonal room, or octagonal room. Yep, octagonal.
Told you there was a door.
Well, I believed you.
Yeah, but that was
Well-
not pretty.
So now open the door. That's your job, isn't it?
Okay, sure, I'll go
I just did my job. You do your job.
and open the door.
Okay, you open the door. Go ahead and it is locked. Like I say, go ahead and make a check.
I have to.
Yeah, Mika
Alright.
wants to say hi,
You
apparently.
unlock the door and you open it. Locked, opened, and you open it, and there is an explosion from the other side. There is a blank like stone
What are you
wall,
doing?
and there's an explosion of green gas that covers out about 20 feet, hits everybody. However,
Mhm.
You are able to breathe normally because you are all immune to poison.
Sure.
And you're
Resistance?
standing as this green gas clears and dissipates.
Is that from the feast?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. You have immunity to poison damage.
Mine's not from the feast.
Heck, cat. Seriously, cat?
And you're looking at a stone wall. And you look more closely at the door itself and the framework, and
It's a wall.
this is a false door.
Damn it.
Who picked this path?
Spot.
I don't know that anybody picked it. We just kept moving forward.
I kept asking everybody if we wanted to open the next door, and you were all like, "Yeah, sure."
What are you doing, little cat?
No secret doors or any of these passageways. That's
So-
good.
Alamir, as you turn the corner, I think you can. How much
Holy crap!
There you go.
You see literally a pile of crap.
So there is to the left in the room to the north.
I Misty stepped back like instantly.
Well, there is.
I'm sorry,
First of
fuck.
all, there's a cage.
Yeah.
There are thick bars along this spot right here, and
Mhm.
behind the bars, pacing, is what looks like a
It's not a
steel
displacer.
blue
Ian
and
Drake.
black panther of some type, like a demonic creature that you would recognize as a steel predator.
Throw a mistake. From the feast.
A steel predator, and the reason you recognize it because it's actually a construct. A wizard can create this. It is a relative.
Where's the one
very,
piece that I
very
can touch to cause it to fall
powerful-
apart?
Yeah, it's a very powerful creature used to stalk and kill prey or enemies.
I was.
Who's it looking at right now?
It's like walk both you and Spot, and it's just pacing back and forth, making no noise at all. It's very silent.
But deadly.
You should probably disbelieve it.
Yeah, we just disbelieve it. Let's go this way. Look, between me and that thing, there are two other of you. So I'm ahead of the game. So when I press the little tile that opens the door, yeah. I freed it. It likes me.
Yeah, you're walking. You see the other at the end of the corridors are. How come that's not
Doors.
working at all? That the lighting in this place is really wonky. I don't know why it's not working. And you come, Alamir, to this large room that, as I described
Yeah.
before, is filled with white sand, granite, stones, and dry dirt covering about the top.
Sand to glass.
Yeah, that seems to be about 1.5 feet thick on the floor.
I can wish it to be. So back it off there, Skippy.
Billie Eilish.
Oh, Billie Eilish. All right. And then there's a doorway here, and is there a doorway? Yeah, there's a doorway there
There's a
too.
doorway there.
All right. Go say hi.
Okay.
Can we?
What do you want to do? Oh no, Spot went. I mean, Jinx went. Wait a minute.
No, I was going to ask is
I
did
want
Luna
to.
did Luna by chance want to make friends with the animal?
I don't know. It's not an animal. It's a construct. Get it right.
I know. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
Luna
Right here.
started to walk
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, Luna started to walk towards it and speak with animals,
And-
but then realized it wasn't really alive.
Tried to kill her. Gotcha. Okay.
So we saw the sand room to the right.
Yep.
That's
Knock
So
knock.
as Hef moves
we saw a
up,
room up here.
moved up right there next to Alamir, and Alamir, will you go open the door, or were you waiting?
No, I was waiting for whoever's the door opener.
Okay, Hef walked up behind
That's probably
you,
me.
and as Hef walked up, the entire 15 feet of corridor began to tilt, and the door, underneath the door, the corridor lowered, and you see into
Made
the
a
room,
slide.
and it's a slide that is trying to deposit you into the room that is actually much lower than where you're at right now. So
Can
To
we?
be fair, it sounds nice. Just trying to deposit.
yeah, and
Yeah, that
and-
sounds really nice.
And then and also activates a grease spell that goes off under your feet. So I need dex saves from Hef and Alamir.
Deck saves.
Yes, please.
I am so in trouble with this.
Half is rocking it. Oh, so is Elamir. Bye.
Ah! Wait a minute. I'm already
and
at the
you-
bottom of the slide.
And you both go sliding into this room. So you begin falling. You are falling, and as you fall into the room, you immediately realize you are at least 100 feet above the floor. What can or do
That's
you
not
do?
falling. Okay, we're 100 feet above the floor.
Yeah,
So
you
are we falling? Are we
You
floating? Or are we
slide-
just?
You slide off the end of the of the corridor that has tilted. And
Okay.
the top of the other end actually rose up to the ceiling in front of Spot.
Okay, so if I follow the floor, that's 5, 10,
No.
Can I grab it and
15,
push
goes
down before they
straight
fly?
down.
15.
Straight down. So
That's what I'm wondering. Can I go the 30 feet and put myself right on the top of the the bridge of the slide
Oh,
with
you're
my
talking
Misty
as
Step?
you go off. Can you Misty Step?
Yeah. Now can I use the bonus action?
As you start to fall, you fall. You slide off. You
And,
begin to slide and fall off the edge, and you can Misty Step. Yes.
and I will Misty Step. I can't get out of the room. You need to grab me.
Oh, sorry. I can open the door. There we go. Go ahead.
And I'll put myself, boom, that's 30 feet.
All right. So
Let me cast that.
you can't see there though. You could only. So it's starting to go back down though. So we'll say that you get to there and help push that end of the corridor back down. Hef, what are you doing? Flying?
I activate my Ring of Air Elemental command. I fly and I grab Alamir as best I can to make sure he goes as gracefully as he can into the ground head first, so he
Well-
doesn't smash his head too badly.
Alamir actually immediately left
trying
you
to
and
help.
teleported back. So
What?
Yeah.
I was trying to help, and what does he do? He leaves me. This is so reminiscent.
Why does it have my mirror image as my mastery spell? That's so wrong. I thought I had Misty Step as it. Never mind. I'll just cast this. Boom there. Okay. It's been cast. There you go.
you may not
So-
be able. That may not be an option for mastery.
Okay. But I'm just saying because I also have the Mystery Step spell.
Right.
I both.
Yep.
Okay,
So
but it
I
might
can-
not have been a choice. Got it.
So I can fly. So I'm going to fly back up where we were. Is it open? I mean, did it pivot down and then pivot back up, or
It
what?
did. It pivoted down, and then it went back up. But the door, you can just open the door and go through.
Okay. So it didn't. Okay, got it. So I'm not locked out, or yeah. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
And as you're
So then I will go
flying,
back. I will go back the way Alamir did.
Yep. And the bottom of the room, it is a little over 100 feet down, and it is just a solid obsidian floor, just like all the rest of the place. But it is just huge pit. All right.
No,
And you
no
guys
nasty
speak.
poison spikes at the bottom.
No, there weren't.
Okay.
That you could see.
Wave
in
to
that
the
in,
little
in
thing.
that no doors or anything else. Purely empty, just a pit.
Correct. Did not see anything
Okay.
else.
Okay.
Now Alamir's not going to go on his own down this time. He's going to ask Jinx to open the one.
Let me just get Boots in on the stream here. Welcome, Boots. And
Hey, Luna's here.
come on, Luna, come on.
I'll be out of college.
There we go. Got it. All right. So now you. Okay, there's the one door here and the corridor up here.
Before I go down that hallway that Alamir wants me to go down, I use my mage hand to see if that door opens.
The door does open. You open it with Mage Hand. On the other side, you look in. Alamir, you and Alamir can look in and see that there is a teleportation circle covering the center 10 feet of the room.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh,
You
I'm
want to
going
write
to
it down?
copy that down.
You gonna go in?
Yep.
Alamir
here, I
rushes
can
up
see
to
it.
get a teleportation circle.
It looks. It is something you could teleport to. You do. It is.
Mhm.
Could be used for that. But there is something else about it you can't recognize. It does more than that. You just don't know what.
Gotcha.
And
a little
whatever
off.
it does is well beyond your training and knowledge.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Gotcha.
It turns you into a rabbit. It was kind from the movie with the fangs and everything else.
All right. What's next?
So he looks at the circle on the sand. So I know the mage hand can't do much, but I'm gonna have the mage hand before I go in there, kind of like almost like a reverse shark fin the sand.
Okay.
Like it's almost like plane where it's kind of goes and it just kind of just goes, and just draw like a little curvy line as it kind of just seams through the room until it hits this back wall.
You hear kind of like a chalk and gravel against gravel sound as it like works its way through uh, this very soft floor. Um, Also, from this viewpoint, it's easy to see that there are footprints heading up into this corridor that also look like they're coming from the south. And they head straight north into that corridor. Nothing happens as your mage hand begins creating these wavy lines in the floor.
Okay. I was just seeing if it was going to be anything that was going to pop up or something.
Nope, nothing pops up.
I don't like this. I really don't like it. I don't really like the idea of the sand.
Well, you're already standing in it because, like over here, like on the other side, it does kind of, gradually
Get sandy.
Yeah, like it gradually rises from about 6 or 7 feet into each corridor into that room.
Does it look like the sand came from above?
You look. The rest of the room looks exactly like all the other rooms, and except for the fact.
There's like a spout or
That
something.
this room is 30 feet tall, not 15. That is the only difference.
30 feet tall, not 15. Okay, so how many feet of the wall can I see?
How much of what? The wall?
How many feet of the wall can I see?
Oh.
How high is the wall part that I can see above the sand?
So that's right, 18 and a half feet. Or, no, yeah.
18 and a half feet?
28 and a half feet. 28 and a half feet. Yes.
Wait. Okay. Now, I'm gonna catch. Can I catch vicious mockery in the sand?
Ouch. You don't need a target for that? Pretty sure you need a target.
That's why I want to cast it. I want to know if it's a target.
That's fine. So you cast it on it and nothing happens.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like there's footprints going over there. Ooh. They take the mage hand before I do this. I'm gonna take the mage hand and I wanna go over the footprints and kind of like brush them away.
Okay. And you do. You brush,
And
kind of clear them like you would,
and
like
just
you would prints on a dirt trail in the forest.
okay. And then nothing. They don't come back or nothing like that.
Nope. Acts normal.
Hey guys, it looks pretty safe. I like the idea of him going because I trust that he would be able to dodge or do something if something happens.
I step out into the room.
All right. You step into the room. Nothing happens. And there is the only other way forward that you can see is this small corridor that heads down
Still half an room.
to the north.
Yep, you have the quarter, and I'm gonna after he goes, I'm gonna follow his footprints basically,
Okay.
step for step.
So eventually, the
After
entire
he goes,
group
then I'm gonna watch him go.
begins to make it into the northern corridor. You find it turns to the right, and then it winds around, turns into a staircase, winding down further down into the mountain.
How much sand has gone down the staircase?
None, because the sand only goes about 7, maybe 8 feet into that corridor.
Okay.
So that's it.
I really think there's probably something in the sand somewhere.
You begin to make your way down. And of course, this is not going to open for me. What is going on? There we go. All right. You go down about a good 90, 100 feet. Probably not quite 100, maybe 90, 95 feet. And it opens up into a tunnel heading further in under the mountain to the north. And it begins to wind around and wind around. What is the order you're all traveling in? Who is first, second, third, fourth, fifth?
I'm probably first.
The Luna's going to be in the back.
Sounds good.
Alamir will probably be
I'll be after him. I don't care.
after Spot.
Hef can go second.
There you go.
Yeah,
And
I'll
then
go after half then. That's fine.
Alamir, and then Luna. So
Okay.
the middleman is Hef.
Is your
No,
owl
Jinx is
with
the
you?
middleman.
Just so I know, are you bringing your owl with you?
I haven't seen him in days.
Okay.
I don't have him, so haven't seen him in days.
It might be weeks.
Well,
It could be weeks. I
he
mean, I
could be
could just
with
think
you.
about it, and he could show up.
He did go
Yeah.
went in with you. If you want him, he's still with you.
Oh, sure. What the heck? I'll have
Okay.
him right here on my shoulder.
Then, as you walk down, the further in you walk, the stronger the emanations of energy become. And you begin to feel these like pulses of energy as you, not just before you reach the bottom of the staircase. And
I feel like we went the right way.
yeah. And up ahead, the path turns, and Spot, you look up, and you see that the tunnel widens to a 20 by 20 feet, and then in 40 feet opens up into a large chamber made of pale granite. So is this how
Peeking
you
around the
all
corner.
are as you reach the corner?
Half and I are
good to me.
totally different spots, but
Yeah.
Uh,
Owl's gonna be there.
basically half is in the spot up. One.
okay. You're probably
He
within
said he was right. Yeah, he says
5
right after spot.
minutes of the True Sight spell failing, but it's still running.
Well, I'm gonna cast it again. So
And that's not concentration, right? Or is
Nope.
it? Okay. You're
It is
casting
not.
again on Jinx or someone
yeah,
else?
same person.
Okay.
Same
Jinx.
person.
Jinx, you are refreshed. You are going to be able to see everything. So as you peek around the corner, you notice 3 things at first glance, Spot. First, you see 2 humanoid creatures, simulacrums of an unsettling design, crafted from white and pink muscles stretched taut over a skeletal structure. They are hovering in the air above a disc of smooth gray metal 15 feet across that sits embedded into the rock floor. And floating precisely above the center of that disc, between the 2 creatures, is a pulsing white light, a luminescent orb that beats like the heart of the cave itself. And as you look around the corner, and you see this, I guess you really do just see this one creature. But if you go another 5 feet out, you see the second. But they both, as you peek around, they both turn and look and see you.
I go like this in front of me. You can't see me, and I walk back behind the wall.
All right. And that,
Yeah. Get ready for it.
Guys, they saw me.
and this
I cast modify memory on them.
is what
Cast
they
modify
look
memory
like.
on them. They forget they saw him. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
You know what takes
Well,
them out?
they're incomplete. They're not full. They're not fully so they're dead to us.
Oh, it reminds me of those creatures that that from Prometheus or the aliens.
What about sorbet?
Hmm?
No.
Talking about Stargate Universe, I think.
So, yeah, so Spot tells you all what he saw.
Okay.
So, just a couple rounds pass. What do you all do?
We have to go through this room, don't we? Well, we can either go forward or go backward.
I think I can cast invisibility on somebody if
That
somebody
would be
wants it.
Spot probably.
They saw me is all I tell you guys. Do you want me to go out? I'll
Yeah,
run
sure.
up to them in a few seconds, so you just
Okay.
gotta tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Want me to cast invisibility on you?
I run out.
That was a no, so save your spell.
Yeah.
You have to make the decision. It's not a ask me and wait. I'm going, so
It goes.
make the decision.
All right, Spot, you go rushing out and running up. They both turn towards you as
Made it.
you run up. Are you doing something as you run up? Because you're really fast, so you get in action. If
I
you want
run
do
up to
something.
them and I say, "Hi!" And do they look aggressive to me?
They both just calmly cock their heads and look at you, and the skin of their of the white muscles that make up their lips become taut as they appear to try to smile. And
Can I help you with anything?
and the one right next to you,
I'm dodging, by the way.
Says yes. By the way.
yeah. So you're dodging. So hold on one sec here. Let me see.
It's like he's doing
Yes,
a
I
break
wouldn't get
dance.
right up next to them if they aren't doing anything or starting to cast anything or anything while I'm walking in.
It looks like
Or
as
running
you
in?
you ran in. You're quick. It's like a run.
Yeah.
They're both just arms waving in the air, almost like they're trying to control these wisps of energy around that pulsing white light.
Are those? I say to them then as I run up and I stop about 10 feet in front of them and I go, if that's what I'm seeing, I'm like, are those bad things?
The one right to the right kind of just glances and then goes and tries to and continues its motions. The one directly in front of you turns, puts its hands down, hand over hand on his sternum, and cocks his head and says, "Welcome, heroes of Hill's Edge. Finally, we meet at last."
Go into a fighting stance.
And I need everyone to roll initiative.
We knew that was coming. Could have asked that like 5 minutes ago.
I don't know about you guys, but it really sounds like this voice in our head is who needs a lot of things. Really has some issues.
So I pre-rolled all of these. So let me just see here.
22, whatever it is.
That's that, and that's that. Where's the other one? Oh, nice. All right, is that everyone? 1, 2, 3. Nope, that's not everybody. The owl actually. Oh, owl is actually Alamir, probably.
Okay, let me see if I can cast a. Nope.
Let me.
The owl doesn't have.
Add turn. No,
I
the
mean,
owl goes.
I
You control the owl.
it's
I'm
with
just
me.
putting
Yeah.
you in here instead of the owl.
Mhm.
Okay,
That's fine.
so who are we missing? Hef. We're missing Hef. What did Hef have? 11. Okay. Let me add Hef. So, fortunately for Hef, Hef. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do. Let's do this. Hef is going to go above, so they go on either end of you, of your group. So the first one,
So they go back to back. That's all we need to know.
yeah, at the end,
Well, technically, they go to.
They could go front to back. They could go back to back, side to side. They're very well rounded.
In and out burger?
Mm-hmm.
so the one right in front of you, Spot, hovering up in the air, looks over, ignores you, and looks over your head and casts a spell. And it is, I'm not even going to pull something out because it's a 60-foot radius sphere. And it centers on this point back here. Everybody back in this corridor. I'm not even going to worry about the owl because the owl is not going to survive. To make, as a circle of
Intelligence.
death goes off, everyone needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
What's my inspiration? Is that a D8?
No, yeah, your inspiration is a reroll.
Oh, total reroll. Okay. It's Constitution.
Where is it?
Yeah, I'll take that one. I'll get rid of my inspiration.
Excellent. Where the heck did this go? How come I
I don't know.
can't see it? I know I have this here.
Because.
It's probably down here. Here it is. Okay. So, Alamir made his save. Jinkin and Luna and Hef all failed. So Alamir's going to take half. Everyone else will take full damage, and the damage is, and this is necrotic damage. That is
500.
20. That's 26 points of necrotic damage. 13 to Alamir.
I have defenses,
Yeah.
necrotic.
Yep, you do. Is it
So-
an R or an I?
Should be a resistance.
So it's
Right.
half of
That's a
half.
racial
So
trait.
6.
So 13 points
So
for Luna.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then, so that is the spell. Used one of those. And is going to, so the cavern is around 80 feet high in the center. So he is going to go over here, actually go 2, 3, up here, and is now, rather than 5 feet above the ground, is about 45 feet above the ground.
So we don't see where they're at or anything. Only Jinx does right now.
And a Spot, who's up there.
It's fine, yeah.
Okay, he went into the room. That's right. Okay.
And now it's Jinx's turn.
Very rude.
That's all you got.
Yeah, right. It was rude. Sorry.
Very rude.
Is this thing considered a beast
No,
or not?
it's a construction.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, simulacrums, smelacrums.
Simulacrum?
Yeah, isn't it a creation or a construct?
Yeah, it's a construct.
But if we get rid of it, somebody's unhappy.
Well, we know there's somebody made 2 different ones, so that means there's at least.
They made a
2
backup. Yeah,
No.
he made a backup.
No.
Hmm.
You only can have one at a time, so that means he's got buddies.
This
He's
does
got
not
buddies,
look
okay.
like, if you're looking at it, Jinkin, it does not look like the spell Simulacrum. You've never seen any construction like this before.
Cool.
And
What
actually,
about
go ahead
Alamir?
and Jinkin, just
Because that's a necro spell. That's a wizard
Yeah.
following the necro side.
go ahead and make an Arcana check, Jinkin,
Okay.
as you move up.
Not rolling good today now.
That energy in the middle looks familiar, but you, in the heat of the situation, the stress of what's going on and trying to figure it out, you can't quite place it.
Can't quite place it, huh?
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know if this will actually do anything to these guys or not, but I will attack this right here with just Eldritch Blast.
With 10, 20, 30,
Eldritch Blast.
40, 50. You are 65 feet from.
They're all within range. Yep.
Okay. It turns towards you and looks and watches you as you cast the spell. Reaches out a hand, but does not do anything. What is the spell you cast?
Eldritch Blast.
Oh, Eldritch Blast. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were. That's not what I heard you say. So go ahead.
Oh. I'm like, what's he doing?
Do your 4 Eldritch Blasts. That is so 23, 31, 32. They all hit. 15 misses, of course.
No. Yeah, 15 misses. Unless you're letting one automatic miss hit.
Yeah. You might need that, but not today. So.
All 19 points.
So you are doing okay. It looks like this force damage is doing full damage against it. So 19. All right. Okay.
And then I how close is the spot to me? 60 feet. Yeah. Spot, you can take him down. I guess Spot inspiration because he's right there.
Okay. Spot has inspiration. Is that your turn?
Yep, that is my turn.
Alamir.
Yeesh. Okay. And this thing is. I'm going to. Oh, holy crap. Spot is there. That is there. Okay. All right. I'm going to cast a Staff of the Magi.
Okay.
A Fireball.
Fireball. Dexterity saving throws. Huh. Not skilled with dex
And I'll
saves.
sculpt it. And I'll.
An 11 and a 6. I think they failed.
I can put it out here so it doesn't hit Spot.
Yeah, they both failed. But you know what? They're going to each use a legendary resistance, so they're going to both save.
Okay. So they take half.
Yes. So that was how much? Oh, so
47.
oh, it's 47. That's low for you. So minus 23.
3. Yeah.
I hadn't looked at the damage, but they wouldn't know that anyway. 23. Oh wait. Oh wait. Nope. Yep. There we go. It's 23. Got it. Okay. They both hiss, and the one still just hovering just above 5 feet above the ground, closest to you, looks and says, "Ah, wizard, I've been waiting for this."
Okay. Done.
All right, Luna.
And my owl. Never mind. Be right back.
Yep. So what does Luna do? You're
Are they within 20 feet of each other?
uh don't think so, because that would be an additional at least 15 feet, so 10. No, they're not even. No, they're not within 20 feet of each other at all. In fact, they're not even within 30 feet.
So, and can I even see them?
Yeah, you should be able to from there. You see them? You got these two right here?
All right. Yep, I see them. So that's 45. And let's see if that's close enough. All right, so line. Need to move 10 foot closer, so 5, 10. That one should be in 60 foot. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on it.
Okay. So another deck save. Wait, you're within.
Yep.
Oh, you're within 60
20.
feet. 10, 20,
Yep.
30. Okay. As you go to cast the spell, the creature that you're looking at turns to you and speaks a word that you cannot understand. Oh, it almost sounds like some kind of language spoken backwards, and the magic dissipates as if it was dispelled.
Okay. I'll let everybody know that he dispelled my spell, so. And that's the end of my turn.
And at the end of your turn, that same one is going to oh, 10 feet. Nope, not quite close enough. Okay, guess not. I guess it's going to use. It's going to just do a cantrip. That's what it's going to do. It's going to do. Toll the Dead. And it's going to do that on Spot. Spot, I need a Wisdom saving throw, please. You have advantage on it. "27. You make your save, which means you do not take any damage from the spell. All right, and it is now Spot's turn. What would you like to do?
Where did the one go that was in front of me again?
It is. He's 45 feet in the air, right there.
Oh, there he is. Okay, I just need to scroll up more. And is this one still waving his hands to keep whatever in sync?
Not anymore. No, he has stopped that.
So they both have stopped that? Is anything happening to this stuff?
The energy is just kind of erratically pulsing and flowing around, and almost like drawing in on itself, like drawing the energy back into the sphere, the bright core of pure white energy in the middle.
Um, I'm going to move to there. Or technically to... What do I got to push? To there.
Okay.
When I do the ability as I move across. And then I'm going to do Breath of the Dragon in a 30-foot line to hit both of them, hopefully. If I can hit him and the one up in the air as I direct it.
Okay. What's the range on it?
30-foot line
30.
or a 20-foot cone. I can do either one, so I'm going to do the line to try to hit both of them.
So you are 10, 20, 30. No, he's out of range because of the height that he is. They're not within 30 feet of each other.
Okay. So I don't remember what the rules are around that because...
I use
The
half
D&D.
the distance and the height, so I'm adding 15 feet.
Okay.
And
Then I will not
that's
do
like
that if I know what
less than what it actually is, but it works, or it's close enough.
Yeah, I guess I'm just going to flurry on him then instead.
Okay, go for it. 27 definitely hits. Yeah, for 12.
How did you know it was a 27? I didn't even finish rolling on my thing.
Oh, it came up really fast
Showed
on
up
my
on the
end.
screen.
All right.
Can I stun him?
You can attempt to stun him. You punch into the this creature's like that you wouldn't like it's like a
If I hit, I can stun. That's what the ability says.
Oh, I understand. So I'm assuming you're spending the point in trying to stun.
Yep.
You it's solid and squishy like regular muscle, but very resilient, and your key does not travel through it like you are used to. You don't get the same response of energy back, and it does not seem to affect whatever this creature's physical makeup is. Does not seem to be susceptible to your stun ability.
Okay. I just let everybody know that these things cannot be stunned. Or at least they don't take Constitution saving throws, at least.
20, you go to hit the creature, and it is very, very fast and slippery. You kind of slide off of one of its um, glance off of the side of uh, its body, and it does. You don't seem to be have done any damage to it. It was not a solid hit, and that misses.
Well, so did the last one. 21
The
hit him then?
21 does hit. You just barely make solid contact with the creature. 12 more. That's 24.
Al, you gave me inspiration. That's to add on to the hit, right?
Yeah, add to the hit, D12.
When I'm glancing at him, can I add what is it, a D10 now?
D12.
D12?
Which one? The 20 or the 16?
Which will make that one.
You want to do the 20? The 20 would
On
be
the 20.
automatically hit there.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. So, okay. So
I would have done it on the first hit, not the second, just because of one more point of damage. So,
Right, exactly. So let's do
Yep.
26,
so it would have been
30,
12, 14, and 12. Yeah.
All right. That is a good amount of damage. And yeah, you pummel into this creature's this creature, and oh yeah, and you just used your inspiration.
Did he haste me or not? No, right?
Nope,
Okay.
not hasted. Is that it?
That's it, because I can't go into dodge after I spent the key point to flurry, so
Okay.
not
Then
without haste at least.
the creature right in front of you, at the end of your turn, is going to gaze into your eyes, and he says, "Tell me, Spot, do you ever
How do you know my name?
regret?
God, your eyes look so ugly.
Do you ever regret your choices in life?" And I need you to make a wisdom saving
Never.
throw again. With advantage.
Wisdom?
Yes. Wow. He stares directly into you, and there's this chilling
I
sense
stare
of,
back at him and I squint my eyes and I go, never.
this chilling sense of death, but you shrug it off. Um, and that is it. It's gonna be Hef's turn. Hef.
Alrighty. So I will target the one right by Spot. And I will sharpshoot.
Okay.
21 to hit.
21 does hit, just barely.
Okay. 22 damage on that one.
Okay.
And then another 2 more sharpshoots.
It is
14 to hit. Misses. Okay.
14 misses, yes. So as the first arrow hits, you see this clear, pale blue liquid squirt out of the creature's body um, and land in a large spray and pool on this metal disc, whatever it is. And as that happens, the a cord of negative energy shoots out of the creature and into Spot. And stays connected there. They are now connected with this dark tendril of energy. Go ahead, Hef, continue.
Okay. Final sharp shooting longbow. 27 to hit.
27 hits.
And 19 damage.
19 damage. Spot, I need a Constitution saving throw from you, please.
Is this a spell within a creature 5 feet of me? Does that give me advantage?
It was
Technically?
actually a equivalent to a Lair action.
Oh, okay.
Which is a really, really big spell.
That's a 1.
Yep.
Okay, so this dark energy that just hit you, as the arrow from Hef strikes the simulacrum, energy travels through that, and you take half of the damage on the lower end. So you are going to take 9 points of damage.
Bond with me. I didn't allow that. How much total? Sorry.
9 points.
It's cold or force or disease or poison at all? No.
It would
I'd
actually
ask.
transfer. It
Sorry.
transfers the same type of damage, which is piercing, right? It's piercing damage.
Yep.
Piercing. Yep. Yep. And I will
Aren't you immune to piercing?
seeing what I saw and seeing as
Ow,
how
Pat. Damn it.
seeing as how that did, I noticed it and I refrained from action surging, and I will move back into hiding.
Okay.
Don't worry. You can keep hitting it. I can take it.
Nope. Mm-mm. I'm not going to
Well,
accidentally kill.
that's what I
I'm
tell
not going to
Hap. I go,
accidentally
ow,
kill
Hap, damn
somebody.
it. Keep hitting it. I can take it. Don't worry.
I'm not going to pull an Alamir.
Only 60-foot range. There we go. There's 120 feet. Let's do that. So as Hef pulls back, the one floating up in the air is going to cast a cantrip. A cantrip on Alamir. It is. Here we go. I'm just going to do this. This should be fine. Yeah. It wasn't actually an arcane burst. It was actually a chill touch. It definitely hits, and then it's going to do 4d8 necrotic. So that is 14 necrotic damage, Alamir, as this blast of chill energy hits you. And then it is the one next to Spot's turn. All right. He is going to attempt to cast a spell. Spot.
I have something for that, don't I?
Right. Yes, it is your feat, Mage Slayer.
Mage Slayer. When a creature within 5 feet of you casts a spell, you can use your reaction to make a melee attack damage against the creature. And when you do damage, that creature is concentrating on a spell. That creature has disadvantage for making the save. You also have advantage on saving throws against any spells that he's casting at me if he's within 5 feet of me.
And he is casting at you, so you're going to have advantage. Although it's a wisdom save, so you
Attack
already have
opportunity.
advantage.
I slap him across the face and I go, no.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Ouch.
13 points of slap damage on his face.
And then
Stings a little.
he's still able to get the spell off, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as you feel this presence, this force of energy.
Natural 20.
Wow.
31.
You feel him try to break into your mind, and he says, "You will do as I say," and you just shrug it off, completely ignoring him.
No. I told you that before. No.
He is going to. Then he is going to. You can make an attack of opportunity as he attempts to move.
I already did my attack of opportunity. I only get one reaction per
that
round,
was
unless
your
you want to give me.
reaction? Very good. Then he goes 10, 20, 30, and so he is now 45 feet in the air, over there. And that is his turn. The other one. Okay.
I'm going to burn through key points now, guys, just because I have to run up the air to get at him.
All right. The other one.
Don't you have your returning darts of slain or something like that?
He's going to use a bonus action to summon a creature, and the creature appears right here. It would appear right there, next to the energy, and this is this creature is. Come on, get up here. I don't think. I guess guess I have to do this so I can display. That doesn't really do it. You can't. There is no picture there. It is a spectral wraith but it looks like it was some type of powerful warrior. I would say certainly, let's see who can see it. Both Alamir and Jinx would recognize it as a sword wraith commander. So he summons that. It's going to, and it will go right after his turn. So I'm just going to put this thing in here. We're going to just move it right here. And we'll just put it at 23. And then he's going to use his action to cast 14d6. Okay, this is up to 10 of your choice you can see in range, up to within 90 feet. All right. He is going to fly 10, 20, 30. He's over here. He is going to go up. He's 60 feet in the air. And he is going to hit all 5 of you with a psychic scream. I just want to make sure he can get to half. Hold on one sec here. May not be able to get.
Because it would be through a wall. Yeah.
But he can still
And
see.
I had enough movement to make sure I would be.
Isn't a psychic stream if they can hear you?
Yeah, and I would have moved to
I
the
don't
point
remember.
that there would have been wall between him and me. So if you're
If you
saying
had
I
enough
needed to
movement,
move
then you would
further,
right,
I had
you
the
have to
movement.
go there to get
I
out.
did.
Okay.
I did. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, my
So-
intention was to stay hidden, knowing. Right.
Got it.
Thank
So
you.
then the other 4 of you need you all, as you hear this scream, this wave of energy emanates out and targets all 4 of you. You need to make intelligence saving throws. Wow.
That looks
Spot.
like 3 misses.
Another 20. I'm wasting it all on saves.
Hey, Spot's the only one that made a
That's
save,
not
man.
a waste. That is not a waste.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
I know what
Luna
that's
made
about.
save. Only 1.
Luna, do you have inspiration? Would you like to use it? Because that does not save.
Yes, I would.
Okay, go ahead and try again.
I'll use inspiration.
$25 does save. So Luna and Spot can make their saves. Alamir and Jinkin does not. If you make, let's see, half. Okay. 14d6. So this wave hits you. Alamir and Jinkin, you each take 55 points of psychic damage, and you are stunned. And the stun, I'm pretty sure, is just until you get an intelligence saving throw at the end of each of your turns to end the effect. So stun.
I can't actually roll high enough for the intelligence saving throw to break it. So
Ooh, that's not good. Okay. Yeah. And that is his turn. His sword wraith commander is going to rush over and attempt to attack Spot. just simply do 2 longsword attacks. So a miss and a miss. Okay. As a bonus action, it's going to do another longsword attack. Oops, that's not it. If he does happen to hit this time, he will. Nope, still missed. And that is his turn. And Jinx. I mean, I guess if you can't make it, but roll anyway. See if you roll a 20. Oh,
It doesn't
5.
matter. I just like I said, I know the save was 23 was missing a fails or was failing before. So
Yep. Okay. So Jinx is still stunned. On turn order 20. So at this point, just to point a few other things out. So Spot and Luna, um, you notice that the walls and corners and the floor of the cavern are filled with pale blue crystals that emit light and bathe the cavern in a soft ethereal glow, casting shadows that dance like spirits across the walls and ceiling. So these simulacrums are exceedingly graceful in their movements. They float effortlessly, um, and the metal disc in the middle does not seem to be of this world. You've never seen a material like it at any time in your life. Its surface is flawless, reflecting the eerie light of the cavern in a way that seems to defy the laws of nature. The white light continues to rhythmically glow brighter and then dimmer, as if it's almost like it's breathing, um, or like a heart pumping, um, or like something ancient and alive. And the air around it is charged with a palpable magic. And Spot in particular, you get a sense of ancient, something ancient and old or timeless. And then, which one? Okay. So from the creature that's been wounded by Spot comes flying uh, dozens of shadowy jaws. They materialize in the air between him and Spot and come rushing at Spot. And Spot, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, just rolled off the 20. So 16.
Okay. They hit you and begin to just fly through your body and suck life force directly out of you. You take 54 points of necrotic damage.
I'm looking pretty bad, guys.
Alamir, it is your turn. Intelligence saving throw, please, to see if you can break free of the stun. 23, just shy.
Okay.
No, wait. No, I'm going to. You. There's something about this magic and the way it's cast. It weakens a little bit. And that little tiny bit of that sliver of dissipation is enough for you to push through and rise above the haze that the assault on your mind caused, and you begin to come out of the stun. That is your turn, but you are now no longer stunned.
All right.
I'm pretty. Wait, let me just double check. I believe at the end of your turn. So that, yep. So at the end of your turn, you make the save. You are no longer stunned. And
Okay.
also at the end of your turn, Luna. This creature is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Not that fast. There is a. Have you taken damage? You have taken damage, right? So you need
Yes.
Luna, a wisdom saving throw, please, as a bell rings and echoes through the cavern, and Toll the Dead has been cast on you. Was that with advantage? Because you do have advantage on wisdom
Nope, it
saves.
wasn't. It should have been. No,
So go ahead and roll again.
I should. Yep. Ouch.
Ooh, that's okay. It's just
One
damage.
of
It's
those
just going
nights.
to be 4d12. So you take 17 necrotic damage. That was a terrible roll.
And I have resistance on that,
Correct.
so
So 8
it'd be
points.
what, 8?
8 necrotic, and it is your turn.
All right. So these are classified as creatures, right?
They
Or
yeah, I mean, they seem to be sentient, and any sentient creature, any sentient being is your creature magic should work on, unless it's a specific
okay,
type of
so
creature.
I've never used this spell before, so this is totally new for me.
Okay.
Antipathy, sympathy.
Ah,
You know that one?
yeah.
So I have to cast it on somebody like Spot, right? And then state a creature, which would be these creatures' name. And then they either have to. Is that doing what I think it would do?
Yeah, there's a problem though. You don't know what to call these creatures.
Okay.
You have to specify
Okay.
the kind of intelligent creature, and you don't know what these are.
Okay. So in that case, I'm switching over to.
I named that one Bob.
I dubbed thee.
Yup. Sorry.
All right. So I am going to. Let me find it now. This one right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Hold Person on him.
Okay.
Paralyze him. Try to.
What's the range on that?
Hold Person is 60 foot. Do I need to move forward?
You do need to
How
move
high
forward,
is he?
but you also remember that when you're within 60 feet, they can prevent it.
Actually, are these two here within 120 feet of each other?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna,
Definitely.
This cavern's not more
because
than
they're
50 feet
different
away.
heights. I'm gonna tidal wave both of them,
Tidal wave that goes. It has
and
a
that one is that's a range 120 foot.
right.
It's
Okay,
120 feet from you that you can start it.
yeah.
Right,
So
and then it only goes 30,
actually,
30
which
feet.
one?
Yeah.
So you could hit one of
Let me
them.
Hit the
see
one.
here. You're
You can
right.
hit either one of them and push them into the wall, though, which might do more damage if you tidal wave them into the wall.
That is true.
This one up here, far right's damage, and he's the one that summons this creature, right?
No, the other one summoned it. But so
This
okay.
one here.
Yeah. So you're going to tidal wave this one up here.
Yeah, the one that summoned the creature.
Oh, that's the one closest to you.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna tidal wave this one right here. What is the
Yep.
tidal wave? Is a deck save? Okay.
Let's see.
So a dex
Yep.
15. It is going
He
to
needs
use a
20.
legendary resistance and only just take half the damage and not be pushed. So how much damage? 14. So 7
7.
points. Yep, 7 points. Okay.
And he's down 1 legendary.
Yep. And at the end of your turn, speaking of legendaries, he's going to take a legendary action. And he's going to hit you with cantrip again. He's going to do another Toll the Dead. So go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw with advantage. Not enough, so you take 11 necrotic. Wow. Another 11 necrotic, and then it is your turn, Spot.
This thing's in front of me now, huh?
Yes, right in your face. Spectral, skeletal form, waving, and you can see through the light shining from that ball. Shines right through and makes its body even less corporeal.
I'm gonna do aspect of the worm.
Okay.
I think, right? And then I can add on top of it the ascendant aspect for explosive fury.
Okay.
When you activate aspect of the worm, choose a number of creatures you can see in your aura. My aura is only going to be I don't know. It doesn't tell me. Oh, 10 feet from me. So the one next to me, basically, yes, which is what I wanted to. It has to roll a wisdom saving throw to be frightened of me
Okay.
to start with. Start with that first.
Got it. Wisdom saving throw. How come that didn't roll? There it is. 13. Did not make it.
Okay. So it is frightened of me. Then explosive fury, when I activate it, choose a number of creatures you can see within my aura, so it's only that one. Each of those creatures must succeed on a dex saving throw, DC 18, or take 3d10 light. Well, it's acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison, whatever I choose. So I'm going to choose lightning.
Okay. So that was the 15 dex.
Ooh, 9, 9, 10. 28 points of damage to him.
All right. What was the DC on that save again?
18.
18. Awesome. All right. So that is 28 and damage.
I chose lightning. Does it seem like it
It does.
good enough?
Yes, it looks like it does full damage against this creature. And
Okay.
you said something else. It's frightened of you, right?
It's
Okay.
frightened of me because of the wisdom save the first time, yeah.
Okay.
Um, so aspect of the worm, that's the one time I get to use it. Does it look like anything up here on the wall that I could run up the wall by him and hold on to? Or because it's obsidian, is it like flat glass?
It's actually not obsidian in here. This is granite, and crystalline structures, and there's definitely things you can hang on the side of the wall.
Okay. So then it's frightened of me. If it tries to take an attack of opportunity, it's going to have disadvantage, and he's not been hitting me very well anyways. So I'm going to run away from him and run up the wall.
And it definitely missed you.
35 to the wall, and then you said he's up 45 feet.
Correct.
Okay, so I have plenty of movement to get up to him, grab on a ledge, and then I want to force him to make the same saving throw for Frightful Presence because
Okay.
he's now in my aura.
So wisdom. Uh, 18. That makes it, right?
Yep, just hits it.
Okay.
And they are frightened for a minute, by the way. The other one down there can't come any closer to me for a minute.
Got it. But no, so that's it.
So as
No
a bonus
damage?
action, I can.
Okay.
No, they're not on that one. The other one is only when I activate it. So that was just to that guy when he was next to me.
Okay.
But I can force him to take a save in my Frightful Presence every round as a bonus action if I want to. So I am going to punch him twice then, since my bonus action was to cast that.
Okay.
And I'm going to use electrical damage on this guy. See if it does anything more. But I
Okay.
don't think a 24 hits. Or no, a
20.
24 did hit, right?
Yeah, absolutely, it hits. Lightning damage. It looks like he is
Yep.
resistant to lightning damage. It does not immune, just resistant.
Okay.
So that is 8 and 7. Okay.
So just the 17, yeah, because the second hit missed.
Ah, shoot. Can I change it? No. I messed this up. How did I mess that up? I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna do this again. Wait, how did that happen? Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do this. There we go. And more of that pale blue liquid comes squirting out of its body as you hit it, as you strike it, and electricity runs across and into its body. Is that your turn?
Is that the same one he was hitting earlier,
It is.
or is the other one down to the left?
The one that I'm up by is the one I was hitting earlier.
Okay.
So it's the
Okay.
one that's been hit 4 times so far.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been hit quite a bit.
He's the one that seems to be casting the bigger spells, in my opinion, too, which is why I'm continuing after him. The other one keeps doing cantrips to you guys, so I don't know if he's really a real caster or not.
Well, that first one is the one that casts the Circle of Death, though.
He's summoned. Yeah.
So this one is going to.
Which isn't a cantrip, just so you know.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
But a summoning cantrips is a lot different than high DC's necrotic damage that the other one's doing. So
This one is
all
going
I'm saying.
to. Yeah, he's gonna try his frightening gaze. He stares and he says, "Spot, you are mine. You cannot resist me forever."
You keep saying that.
Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I just want to give a public announcement.
26.
No.
26. Yep, you resist. Absolutely. All right, Hef, it's your turn.
It's my highest save, so hopefully it stays high.
So I move over.
You said that.
1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I move over 20, and then I will target the one not on spot, in the hopes that it's not connected to spot. And
Okay.
so the one on the left, directly to the left of the creature, on the closest to me. And we'll sharpshoot.
All right.
20 to hit.
20 just misses.
I do have a question. Did that tendril stay linked to me even though he flew more than like 60 feet away from me?
It did, yes. So
Okay.
technically, I'm not worried about that right now, but technically some of that damage would have tried to come back to you, but we won't worry about that.
22 to hit.
22 hits.
23 points of damage.
23, yes.
I will action surge and do 3 more.
Okay.
30 to hit.
30 hits.
27 to hit. And last one. And a miss on the last one. So
Okay.
2 hits.
2 hits.
26 on one.
Mm-hmm.
And 24 on the other.
All right, so 50.
And my turn is complete, and I run back to hiding.
Okay. At the end of your turn, the one that you just hit, yeah. Yeah. It is just simply going to try to hit Luna again with another cantrip. Luna, another wisdom save, please. Toll the dead. The bell rings. And that doesn't do it. So another 22 points, or actually cut in half, 11 points of necrotic.
Ah.
And it is the turn of the one next to Spot. He is looking. There's not a lot of emotion in the face of these creatures, but it looks angry and just screams in your face and point blank lets off 4 arcane burst attacks. So first one hits you for 33 necrotic damage.
So these are 2 hit, they're not saves.
Right, there was 32 to hit.
I can use my reaction to hit him though, right? Because he's casting within 5 feet of me.
This is actually his attack. He's just, it's not a spell.
Okay.
Second one hits for another 33 necrotic. He's just pumping this energy directly into you. And then Spot falls from the ceiling, or from, and at that distance, hits
0.
and takes 2 death saves. 2 failed death saves from the fall. He's too far away, I think.
As I fall, I say,
By 20.
"See, I told you you couldn't get me under your control, but you can still kill me."
He was going to go ahead and do the other 2 on Luna. So there is, first one hits for 24, and the second one hits for 31. So that's 50. Actually, that's 12 and 15. So that's 27 necrotic total with the resistance. And then he is going to move all the way to the back here, and will also be up. Actually, he can't. That's his height. He's at the top of the. He can't be more than 40 feet up at this point because it's a dome. So back here, it's only 40 feet high. The other one says enough, and goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, comes down 25, 35. So he's, how high is he? You know what? He's just flying all the way into here. He's into the tunnel, right here in between all three of you. And he is going to, actually, he will just stop right here. No, he flew in. He flew in. Okay. He is going to, no, he's going to stop right here. And he looks at you, Luna. And he says, Luna, your destiny is here with me. Join me, and you shall know power, the likes of which you have only dreamed of. And I need you to make a wisdom save, Luna.
I just look at him, shake my head.
You feel the magic wash over you, and you absolutely ignore the commands and shake it off. The Sword Wraith Commander moves down 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, moves down next to Luna, but that's his full, that's all he can do. Jinx, intelligence save, please. Six.
How much damage?
Nope. You are still stunned. So, as often happens, gentlemen, there is, I was really hoping to finish tonight. I thought this would go differently. That's how things go. We okay? You want to finish it next week? Okay.
I'm fine with that. Whatever.
It's fine.
In case you don't know, if you review, I've been testing some lighting. I'm not quite there yet, so actually, that's perfect. I'd like some comments from you also on the lighting, because I've been testing some lightning and the look of a devil. So
Okay.
Yeah,
with
that one look was very berry.
so I pulled it off. Perfect. Perfect.
Nice. All right. So then, with that, we are going to stop right here. We will finish up definitely one way or another. Whatever happens, we will finish up next week. So as this wraith rushes forward, the another wraith appears on the other side of the this energy ball in the center, and the creature right in front of you says, "Fools, I am Samaster. You cannot kill me. I have mastered magic beyond what even Mistra believes possible. Destroy me, and I shall simply return and enact my revenge. But I doubt you will do that here today." And that is where we end the episode. Thank you all.
I just so wanted somebody to hit me again after I was down.
All right. So we will come back for episode 79 next week, and to truly finish, see how the campaign finishes. It's not looking really great right now, but it was close. It's anything could happen. Anything could happen. So we will see you all next week. In the meantime, may your lives be filled with peace, love, and joy. Thank you. Have a good night.